First time adding gaming disorder to their list of addictive activities.
Gaming disorder as a mental health condition. ABC.
Banning online video games on school days as kids sacrifice family, friends, school, even sleep.
The video game addiction is a real term that is popular till this day. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's because of the accessibility, the graphics, or overall the new technologies. But let's get back to 1982.
Video games are taking this country by storm, keeping thousands of kids as well as adults glued to their flashing screens. But there are some people who are worried that the games could be having a negative effect on the players.
Even in the 80s, there was no difference in the doubts that video games are bad. And even to this day, it is very similar. Mostly young people are still playing these newer and newer games. So why is it that people are still hooked, no matter if it's this or this?
Rise of gamification.
Gamification is a hot new trend.
Gamification, the application of game mechanics into non-game environments. It has been rising for the past few years. These game principles are the key for making a game more entertaining and more attractive. The main one is the reward system. It's the thing when you win a Fortnite game or you kill the guy in Counter-Strike. Your brain releases a large amount of dopamine, and then you associate this activity with these positive emotions, leaving you wanting to play more and more. What is the usage of these principles, right? Even though it could lead to some kind of a dopamine addiction, it is also believed that it could make our lives better. For example, do you want to tidy your room, but it's so much work? Well, with gamification, you'll section your room into smaller pieces that represent levels. After finishing one level, your brain is satisfied and you're more likely to continue cleaning your room. Make your room cleaner with gamification. These mechanics are also heavily used in marketing.
Nasbírejte si celou výbavu. Pravidelné nakupování v byle ještě nikdy nebylo výhodnější.
The supermarkets, for example, forces customers to buy more products, to get more points, and eventually to get discounts. And you can see the instant reward here for the customer. There are many examples of this. But these very useful mechanics are not used that often in the most important area, and that's education.
The conventional education system is the same system we've been using for hundreds of years and hasn't adapted to the new technology that we have at our disposal.
Here are the pros of gamified education. The studies have shown that gamification of learning increases students' engagement. Students are more likely to spend time playing a learning-based game if you are using the reward system. It also provides instantaneous feedback that can push students to get better. Gamification creates enthusiasm towards the subject. By creating a gamified learning with rewards, students are becoming more excited and more competitive while learning through quizzes and polls. In my survey, a lot of people suggest it's more fun because of this competitiveness. In the beginning of this video, I talked about the bad impacts of video games. But if we take only the core principles, we might as well turn them into good. At the end, 93% of people agree that gamification should be used more often in the schools. So why don't we take games and a little bit of fun into places that we teenagers don't expect fun?